Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. One of the documents released by the Moscow Police Department, never before seen by the public on the 23rd of July, is a report written by Officer Jacob Tisdahl. He, along with Officer Nate Rosendahl, have been commonly referred to as the two Banfield undercover cops that were seen on body cam footage that has been circulating the internet for the past couple of years, stopping students on a site referred to as Banfield. In his report, Officer Tisdahl described the fact that he and Officer Rosendahl were on an overtime detail that began in the evening hours of Saturday, November 12th, 2022, and carried on into the morning hours of November 13th, 2022. In his report, he indicated that this detail involved working at or near the University of Idaho campus and related areas, and it was a patrol for minors in possession / consumption of alcohol, along with other offenses. During this patrol, he and the other officer only had their body cam worn cameras. There was no cameras on the dashboard. Officer Tisdahl states that during this detail, Officer Rosendahl and he made several patrols through the area of King Street and Queen Road, and that during each patrol of the area that they traveled on the north side of 500 Queen Road, heading east. 500 Queen Road is the address for the apartment complex that was located adjacent to 1122 King Road residence. During one of the patrols in this area, he writes that while approaching the southwest corner of 500 Queen Road, he recalled seeing a darker colored vehicle with taillights on, and this vehicle was parked facing south on the south side of the parking lot towards the west end. There was a short section of the parking lot which extended to the west of 500 Queen Road, south of 1122 King Street, which was where the vehicle was. Each time they patrolled this area, Officer Tisdahl states, drove the same route. During the final patrol, which is to the best of his recollection, between 2 and 3 a.m. on November 13th, 2022, as the two officers traveled north on the west side of the apartment complex, he saw several individuals approaching the residence at 1122 King Street, and that during this detail, he was looking specifically, ladies and gentlemen, for alcoholic beverages, is what he writes here. Open alcoholic containers and individuals who appeared to be intoxicated. He observed the individuals as he drove past, but did not see any reason to contact them for their related patrol. He recalls his view of the individuals being obstructed by vehicles and brush on the east side of the parking lot for 1122 King. The individuals were walking close by a vehicle which was parked in the northeast corner of the lot. And as he turned onto Queen Street and traveled west, he continued to view these individuals. And from his recollection, there were at least 2, possibly 3. He recalls one of them having blonde hair. He does not, however, recall exactly, precisely, ladies and gentlemen, how many there were, what they were wearing, or any other details, as he quickly instead looked for beverages in their hands and whether they were staggering from intoxication. As they made several patrols through the areas, he cannot say with 100% confidence he saw the vehicle on the same pass as he saw the individuals. And then he discusses the contacting of 3 individuals on blank Taylor Avenue at about 2:55 a.m. This would have been, in my belief, the stop that occurred near Band Field. To the best of my recollection, he continues, this was after exiting King Street. After seeing the individuals at 1122 King Street, we cleared this contact at 3:32 a.m. We will continue to keep you apprised of other documents concerning the investigation into the crimes at 1122 King Road. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you very much for joining us today.